All right, good morning. I'm gonna try to keep this short and sweet, but I probably won't. Oh, first of all, how do you like the gear? How do you like the jacket? It is circa 1983 Don Johnson Miami Vice collection. My wife buys this stuff for me because she says I don't know how to dress, but I'm not sure, like, I don't know what to say about this. But anyway, all right, here we go. Let's go through some stuff. I know, I mean, apparently I'm not supposed to be talking about an 80% increase in overdose deaths. I mean, I really believe that the official kind of company line here in South Carolina might be, it's okay, it's a blip in the radar, shit happens, Rich. I mean, I think that's kind of the deal. I feel like there's like maybe 3 of us that are saying anything. But anyway, I'm gonna keep saying it. You know how I roll. I mean, I love everybody out there, but I mean, I'm not gonna keep my mouth shut. I'm not gonna keep my mouth shut because I'm concerned about funding. I'm not gonna keep my mouth shut because I'm concerned about offending somebody. I'm not gonna keep my mouth shut because I will no longer get invited to sit at the cool kids table at the conferences. I'm not gonna keep my mouth shut because, you know, people will make fun of me behind my back. I'm not gonna keep my mouth shut because, I don't know, I'll be open to public scrutiny and people want to talk shit on all kinds of things. I just don't get how it's not a big deal. I truly do not understand how an 80% increase is not a big deal. But anyway, in that spirit, I'm going to talk about, let's see, I'll say I'm going to talk about 3 things, or maybe 5 things, depending if I get on a roll, that have contributed to this. 3 things that suck most and contribute to the opioid epidemic. Number 1, the lack of distribution of Narcan everywhere, not just in South Carolina, but anywhere that's going through this. And what I mean by distribution, I don't mean an office where somebody comes and gets it. That's fine, that's a start, that's cool. I mean taking the Narcan to the people, all right? So that's number 1. Number 2, angry recovery guy. The dude who will, I already talked about this dude, but even more, like the guy who will literally tell you things like work the steps or die. They said that to me in reference to a discussion around Narcan. It wasn't even medication-assisted treatment. So the person who would rather have you do it their way or be dead, that guy sucks. That girl sucks. And there's a special place in hell for them. Very interesting that level of compassion will come out of a person who claims a spiritual program. All right? The third thing that sucks and contributes to the opioid epidemic and to all these overdoses anywhere, not just in Greenville, South Carolina, committee meetings and task force meetings and the latest and greatest iteration of said task force meeting. At one point in time, I was on 4 different task force, and every person in the room, they were all on 4 different task force, and not one of those things did anything except talk about it. Holy shiznit. Number 4 that sucks about the opioid epidemic. The federal government being unwilling to give money directly to Rich Jones or anyone else who runs a recovery community organization. Now wait, I know you're gonna say that there's Richard, falsitude. There's ways to get to that money. Yeah, you can get nickel and dimed here and there, but what about a Department of Recovery that gives money only to recovery centers, not through any other infrastructure? You get it? Let us give it a shot and see if we can bureaucratize it. What's the word? Bureaucratize it? Whatever. The number 5 and final thing that sucks about the overdose epidemic, or contributes to the overdose epidemic, office-based services. He's got to hit bottom. You have to come into my clinic. You have to do it my way. You have to follow directions in order to get better. I will kick you out of my group. If you fail a drug screen, I will kick you out of my group. If you are non-compliant, what in God's name is that? What else can we kick you out of my group for? I'll kick you out of my group if you make me too uncomfortable, apparently. I'll kick you out of my group if you do not espouse the same beliefs as me. How about this? We will punish the shit out of you if we can. If you're on DSS or you have a probation officer and we can find any way to make sure that we put the screws to you a little bit more, we'll do that too. Oh, I'm gonna add one, number 6. I'm not advocating for the eradication of any regulations, but I am here to tell you, people who hide behind regulations, I can't this, I can't that, I won't this, I won't that. I don't even know what that means when I go. I'm not sure what that means. I don't have anything else to say. All right? All right. I won't shut up. I love you anyway. If we were hanging and it had nothing to do with recovery, like if we were at the food court at the mall or watching Miami Vice, we'd be cool. But I am going to call it out every single time. Hey, look, I've already said this. I suck. I should have been doing this years ago. All right, bye.